What if I told you that 5 quiet minutes a day, no machines, no gym membership, no fancy routines could completely change how your body feels, how it carries itself, and even how it ages over time? It almost sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But here's the honest truth. Once you pass 50, your body doesn't respond best to harder workouts. It responds to smarter ones, and very few movements are as smart, efficient, and underrated as the plank. This simple position has quietly become a secret weapon for people over 50 who want to ease back discomfort. Firm up the midsection, stand taller, and feel steadier on their feet without exhausting themselves. And that is why more doctors and physical therapists are now favoring planks over old-school sit-ups and crunches, especially for those of us who've celebrated a few extra birthdays. And today, I'm going to explain exactly what starts happening inside your body when you commit to just 5 minutes of planking each day. And no, it's not about chasing visible abs. The real benefits run far deeper. We'll talk about everything from protecting against hernias to firing up your metabolism, and even how this one move can lower your risk of falling, which becomes a serious concern as the years add up. So stay with me until the end, because the part most people overlook is where real lasting change actually begins. And while you're listening, let me know in the comments if you've ever tried planking before, or if this is brand new to you. Now, let's get into it, starting with something most people never connect to: exercise. Stronger core, stronger protection, especially when it comes to hernias. Think about your core for a moment. It's not just about abs or looking good at the beach. After 50, your core becomes your body's internal support system. It stabilizes your spine, supports your organs, and keeps everything in its proper place, including helping prevent hernias, those uncomfortable bulges that can appear in the lower abdomen when lifting, coughing, or straining, often caused by weak abdominal muscles. They're incredibly common in men over 50 and women after menopause. And here's where planks make a real difference. Unlike crunches that mostly work surface muscles, planks activate the deep stabilizers like the transverse abdominis and internal obliques muscles that function like a built-in weight belt around your waist. When these strengthen, you're not just lowering hernia risk, you're also improving posture, easing stress on the lower back, and even helping digestion by giving your organs better support. And the beauty of it is that planks are gentle on the spine, low impact, and can be done anywhere, barefoot on your living room floor if you want. So the next time you feel tempted to skip movement altogether, remember that 5 minutes of planking could mean the difference between long-term core strength and a doctor's visit you'd rather avoid. And trust me, what's coming next is just as eye-opening, because the next benefit speaks to something nearly everyone over 50 deals with: lingering back pain. How often do you find yourself rubbing your lower back after standing up, or feeling that constant ache after sitting too long? If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. More than 80% of adults over 50 report regular back discomfort. But here's something most people don't realize. Back pain isn't always about injury. Very often it comes from weakness and imbalance. When deep back muscles are underdeveloped and the core is soft, the spine takes on stress it was never meant to handle, leading to tightness, pain, and sometimes nerve issues. This is exactly where planks shine. When performed properly, they activate not only the abdominal muscles, but also the long stabilizing muscles along the spine, helping your back stay supported during everyday movements like walking, bending, and lifting. Even better, planks build this strength without compressing the spine, unlike sit-ups or heavy squats that can add strain. A well-aligned plank trains your body in a neutral, safe position, almost like a daily reset for your spine, subtly improving alignment and relieving pressure on overworked joints. And many people start noticing real relief within just a week or two of consistency. But don't go anywhere yet, because the next benefit changes not just how you feel, but how you're perceived when you walk into a room. Better posture and the confidence that comes with it. Posture speaks before you ever say a word. We've all seen it. Someone enters a room with their shoulders relaxed, head upright, and an effortless presence. That's posture at work. Yet as we age, gravity, long hours of sitting, and muscle imbalance slowly pull us forward, rounding the shoulders, tightening the neck, and collapsing the upper body. The result is more than looking older. It means shoulder tension, neck pain, reduced breathing capacity, and even digestive discomfort. But posture isn't about forcing yourself to stand straight for a few minutes. It's about having the strength to maintain alignment naturally. And that's exactly what planks train. They activate the deep core, mid-back, shoulders, and even neck muscles all at once, teaching your body what proper alignment actually feels like. Head stacked over the spine, shoulders gently set back, hips balanced. And when your body learns this pattern, something remarkable happens. You begin to carry yourself differently without thinking about it. You look more energized, more confident, and people respond to that. One viewer shared that after starting planks at 60, coworkers asked if she'd lost weight or grown taller within 3 weeks. Nothing changed except her posture, and it changed everything. So remember, 5 minutes of planking isn't just exercise, it's a daily investment in how you show up in the world. And coming up next is a benefit that surprises many people: how planks help your body burn more fat even when you're resting. Because after 50, stubborn belly fat feels like a constant battle. You eat reasonably well, stay active, and yet the waistline refuses to budge. That's because metabolism naturally slows with age. Muscle mass declines, hormones shift, and the body gets better at storing energy instead of using it, which is why cutting calories alone often backfires, leaving you tired and frustrated. But here's the encouraging part. Movements like planks help reverse that trend. Planks are a compound isometric exercise, meaning they engage several large muscle groups at once. The core, shoulders, glutes, and legs, all without movement. This full-body activation triggers what's known as the afterburn effect, where your body continues to burn calories long after the exercise ends. And over time, that adds up. Even more interesting. Strengthening the core improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body handle sugars more efficiently and reducing the tendency to store fat around the abdomen. One man wrote to me saying that after 30 days of daily planking, his belt moved to notches inward, not because of magic, but because his metabolism finally had momentum again. And that brings us to the most important benefit of all, one that truly affects independence as we age, balance, and staying upright. Statistics show that 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls each year, and these falls often lead to serious injuries and loss of independence. But falls aren't caused by age alone. They happen due to muscle loss, poor coordination, and weak stabilizers, exactly the muscles planks train. Holding a plank activates not just large, visible muscles, but also the small stabilizers around the hips, ankles, spine, and shoulders. The ones that catch you when you trip, steady you stepping off a curb, or help you reach overhead without wobbling. Muscles most workouts ignore. One woman in her 70s shared that, after 2 weeks of planking, she could stand up from a chair smoothly without grabbing furniture. Planks quietly retrain your nervous system and muscles to work together, building balance rooted in confidence rather than fear. Now you might be wondering how to actually do this safely. And the answer is simpler than you think. You don't need to hold one long 5-minute plank. Instead, break it into manageable pieces. 5 1-minute holds with short rests, focusing on form body, straight shoulders, stacked over elbows, core gently engaged. Steady breathing beginners can start with shorter holds or modified positions like knees or a countertop. It still works. Consistency matters more than intensity, and a few focused minutes a day truly add up. Of course, planks aren't for absolutely everyone. Those with certain conditions should check with a professional first, and poor form should never be forced. Discomfort is a signal to adjust or stop, because smart movement is safe movement, and that leads to the bigger takeaway. 5 minutes can deliver a lifetime of strength. At this stage of life, you don't need extreme workouts or cosmetic goals. You need strength where it matters: your core, your spine, your balance, and your confidence. And that's exactly what 5 minutes of planking provides. It's simple, unglamorous, but incredibly effective, helping protect your back, support posture, improve metabolism, and keep you steady on your feet, all without equipment or a gym. You don't need perfection, you just need consistency. Imagine a few months from now, standing up more easily, moving without aches, fitting better in your clothes, and walking a little taller. That's the quiet power of showing up for yourself. So if you haven't tried it yet, start today. And if you already have, share your experience, because your story might be what inspires someone else to begin. And remember, strength built slowly is strength that lasts, and you're more capable than you think, one steady day at a time.